Hi there, Chris here. So, if you've watched my channel for some time, you probably know that I belong to a fly casting club, and I help teach some of our clinics. And one of the cool things going on now is we're starting to be able to open up and actually have classes. And we have a casting pool where we practice our casting, and we have a clubhouse. And we actually last Saturday were able to hold a class, a beginner's class, and it was in conjunction with Outward Bound. And we had 6 students, which is great. And I got to help teach fly casting, and we covered everything. I mean, fly fishing, fly tying, where the fish are, and some basic fly casting casts. So it's very cool. And every Tuesday and Thursday I meet with my buddies at that pond, and we practice our casts and visit and have a good time. Well, they they know I'm a lock picker, and every once in a while I have an interesting lock I'll show them. And so they express some interest in learning. So what I started out with was, of course, a plastic lock, and they were able to pick that and enjoyed that. And then the next couple of weeks later, I brought a master number 5, and they were able to pick that. I didn't take a 3. The 5 is a little bit easier to hold in hand. And now I want to introduce them to spools. So what we have here, and I've pulled out some locks and you know, trying to see if we can progressively, you know, teach these guys and lady. So what I have here is an Abus 9050, and it has an Abus 300 core in it, which is essentially, this is the Schlage SC4 keyway, or SC keyway. And if you know somewhat about that keyway, Baldwin also uses the same keyway. So there's a nice Baldwin key, and that opens the lock. And as you can see, this isn't the correct bitting, but the Schlage key fits right in there as well. So I thought I would introduce them to spools. And this one has, it's only pinned to 5, but that's fine. What I want them to get the feel is the counter rotation with the spools. So the first pin, up top, first pin is the anti-bump. Second pin is the spool. Third pin is a standard, and 4 and 5 are also spools. So I thought I would pick this. And I'm starting off with simple picks. This is the half diamond, and also just like a medium hook. So let's try this with the half diamond. And these Abus locks, you usually get a false set in the first couple, 2, 3 pins. If you work through that, which we don't seem to be getting, but there we go. So we're in a false set. Pardon me. So we're going to go a little bit deeper. And now we're getting counter. Let's see if I can show that. You can see a little bit. We did not get that spool, or we felt something slipped up front. We're going to go back to a little further to 5. Come back forward. So I think we have something overset, so we're going to reset and we'll go in again. But with the other two locks, the plastic lock and the master number 5, you don't get much feedback. There we go. So we're in a false set, and they'll be able to feel that. And then as they progress further back on the spools that it's hung up on, they'll be able to feel that counter. You see the counter there. Counter rotation. And this is actually easier to pick than it's looking like, but I'm not doing a very good job with it. And maybe it's because I'm not really a big half diamond picker. I like the profile, but I'm used to my own pick. But we'll get it. Usually I can pick right through this. Let's try something else. Let's try my regular pick. I might be a little bit better with that. Also, picking through the camera is there we go, a little bit of a trick. I think we got 4. Counter on 5. I don't think we got 5 yet. There we go. And we got it open. It's a dead shackle. So I think they will have fun with that. And my goal, as if they're still interested, is to eventually get them to the 1100 series. And I have one here, which that's not the right key. But I have a nice one that's fairly difficult. But we'll see. We'll see how they progress. Anyway, it's lots of fun. One of the guys is recovering from a fall where he had a lot of nerve. He injured his hand and had a lot of nerve damage in his hand, and he has trouble completely closing it. Now it's been 3 or 4 months, and he works on closing it. And now he can, and actually he's very good with picking the locks. So it would not be a bad thing, be a fun thing to use his hand and keep the mobility and build the mobility through something like lock picking. Anyway, we're having a good time, which is the bottom line there. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.